As Wesleyan community celebrates Latinx Heritage Month, questions of diversity and inclusion remains a priority among college students. Esports continues student recruitment in aims of providing access and opportunities to the entire student community. Spring and fall robbing and hooding and commencement postponed until further notice.
Hello everyone, my name is Tatiyana Giddings and welcome to today's newscast. Texas Wesleyan breaks with tradition and postpones upcoming robing and hooding ceremonies and commencement. The cancellation is for both spring and fall 2020. No date has been announced for these ceremonies. While some seniors expressed disappointment with the decision, international students reveal unique concerns. Reporter Felipe Parra has the story.
Graduation. The time when you can look back and say that all those nights of hard studying were worth it. A day of happiness and joy. Unfortunately, our seniors of 2020 are not going to be able to experience it this year.
It's a really bad feeling because I have been waiting for 4 years this kind of moment with my family and friends, and all my friends that already graduated, they talk too much about it, so I don't know, it's kind of super hard not to have an actual graduation.
So the fact that the graduation got cancelled kind of made me sad, and honestly I'm a little bit disappointed because I've been here for 4 years, and honestly I think that I deserve a graduation. But
I feel like canceling graduation is like canceling an accomplishment that we've all worked really hard to get to.
Due to coronavirus, Texas Wesleyan will not have a graduation. The situation is hard for all our seniors, but international students are having an even harder time.
I think that as an international is kind of hard too because my parents have to come here and have all the plans to where to go and everything, and now that it's canceled, it's what to do. If they postpone the graduation, they don't know if they can come because they work, so it's super hard. Yes, so it's definitely different than an American that have their parents here 30 minutes, 1 hour away, so yeah, it's hard.
and also because we don't live close to the US, so coming here just to show your parents where you studied or who your professors were, we can't do that, so yeah, it's gonna affect us differently.
Even with this sad news, our seniors are still motivated to finish college. All we can do now is wish them good luck with their future. It was Felipe Parra for The Rambler.
Thank you, Felipe, for the story. Let us hope our seniors can soon enjoy their graduation. To celebrate the Latinx Heritage Month, Wesleyan has experienced a series of communal events with the rising number of Hispanic students in U.S. colleges. The questions of diversity and inclusion on college campuses remain large. Students see progress and share thoughts for more improvement. The Latinx community is diverse within itself because of all the different people who are a part of the community.
The Latinx community is a group of Hispanics and also other groups from around the world. There's Hispanics, there's the Spanish people. They're not all the same. They come from, although we are one group of one group, there, like I said, there are multiple backgrounds and ethnicities that come with the Latinx group.
Being a part of the Latinx community on campus allows students to be themselves by taking away the specific classifications.
I think the importance of the Latinx community is high because we're all different. Our campus is very diverse, so why not keep adding to it? There shouldn't be a limit to what you want to be, Mm-hmm. You can be whatever you want to be. You can be classified whatever you wish to be classified.
Education in America was limited for people of color. So to see that over the last few years, we see a growth of 11.2% of Latinx community students on campus is thought to be amazing, according to student Daniel Omar Garcia Rodriguez.
I think more than ever, demographics are changing.
Right.
Of course, if we look at the history of education in the U.S., it was supposed to be for a particular group of people for a very long time. But as demographics shift, as folks started demanding their rights and that their voice be listened to and that they be accepted into these institutions of higher education, I think, in my perspective, the better the education system has become. So as you started seeing Black folk, Asian folk, and of course with a wider introduction of Latinx students, staff, and faculty, I feel like it brings in again that richness of providing that different perspective.
This is Tatiyana Giddings for Rambler TV. The Latinx Heritage Month Committee and the Diversity and Inclusion Council at Texas Wesleyan University closes the month with a town hall event with President Frederick G. Slaybach. The event, titled Imagining Space for Latinx Students, Staff, and Faculty, will be held on October 15th at 6:30 p.m. via Zoom. For more information, visit texwest.edu, Diversity and Inclusion. Esports continues student recruitment and aims of providing access and opportunities to the entire student community, not just gamers. Also, they give us an update regarding how they have handled the pandemic. Reporter Juan with the story.
Esports seeks more students to get into their program and ensures that the program is not just for gamers, but also for the entire student community.
One of the big things that we're focusing on as a department is finding more ways to let people know that they're invited and included in what we're trying to do. I think in the first year specifically, and kind of in the second year of our program, people would hear that we had a program and be like, "Oh my God, that's so amazing!" But I don't play esports, and it's like, well, even though this says Texas Wesleyan Esports, our department is Texas Wesleyan Esports and Gaming. So it's not just about playing games competitively, and that's been true for us always, but I don't think we've done a good job of telling people that. So the biggest thing to expect is the thing that we keep saying is, like, we have a circle of who's involved in our program right now, and our goal right now is to open the circle up so people that are outside know that, like, we're like, hey, no, come in, like, let's play games together like Among Us, or let's talk about anime, or let's just like hang out. You know, everybody geeks out about something, and being a geek it's not about what you love, it's about how you.
Also, eSport confirms that their season has been canceled this semester and that COVID has made many changes in the gaming habit.
That's honestly one of the better things for me about not having a season this semester, as opposed to we were supposed to have one. It has allowed me to focus more on like school and what's going on next year, but also to prepare for next semester, because I feel like we would have been a little more unprepared as a team because a lot of people, we weren't able to communicate or practice or do a lot of things the pandemic restricted us from. So that's in a way been a good thing.
In terms of my gaming habits, I guess I've been playing more often, but at the same time, I've been way more busy. So my schedule has been like filled up way more and more. But other than that, my routine is just basically the same.
This is Juan for Rambler TV.
Thank you, Juan, for the story. Thank you so much for joining us in today's newscast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at The Rambler and Twitter and Instagram at The Rambler TWU. My name is Tatiyana Giddings, and this is Rambler TV.
Rambler TV.